Okay. Let's see. Let's check the library. Make sure nothing new popped up. Nothing. So let's go to Vera. Hey, Pyrrha. Hi, Noah. No luck today either? Let's just train. Alright, now are you ready to talk? No, I desperately need some advice here. Actually, I think just talking isn't good enough anymore. It's time we work on a plan. A plan? You don't get things just by thinking about it. You need to take action. I guess you're right. I'm gonna hit you up when we don't have lessons, alright? We'll have more time like that. I'll do this for now. And if it just puts me to sleep and we do the same wake up sequence, then I'm just gonna look around to see what else we can do. See Osmond. Hello, Noah. How are you coming? Good enough. It's a big place. I just hope I'll catch up with everyone else. The will for it is the first step. I'm confident you'll be more than capable student. What can I do for you, Noah? Nothing right now. Thanks, Headmaster. Well, look at that smile. Someone managed to not make a ruckus for once. You had a good idea. Did anyone come by yet? No one. We can use the benches and wait there until the lights go out. We'll wait a bit more then. I guess so. I just realized I'm sitting on a bench alone with Weiss in the dark of night. This is kind of embarrassing, I must admit. Nothing. I guess we chosen the wrong place to lay and wait. Or maybe we just need to wait a little more. But this is so boring. This is so boring. A stakeout is supposed to be exciting, I guess. Yes, but just staring at nothing and making no sounds causes you to lose focus anyway. I guess that's why cops are always in pairs. A partner keeps you on your toes. You can alternate duties. Sometimes your partner can notice things that may have gone unnoticed by you. Yeah. Oh, speaking of which, I need to check something again. About that, Weiss. Last time I found something weird. Something weird? I take the seed out of my right pocket where I had been keeping it in a handkerchief. I had thought about throwing it away, but for some reason I didn't. Is that a seed? Found it on the floor when we removed the flyer from the mess hall. Well, it's a kitchen. It's not unusual to find food on the floor. After closing time, you know that they clean everything before they're shutting down for the night, including the floor. Huh? No, I mean, I never really thought about it, to be honest. Also, this seems way too big to be used for cooking, at least in my opinion. I'm not an expert on seeds, sadly. But I think some seeds exist which aren't for cooking but directly for eating, like a snack. But as far as I know, they don't sell this stuff in Beacon. What if this belonged to the culprit? The culprit. I guess I'm descending into police jargon now. You know, the person who's making the flyers. It's a long shot, but maybe if we find who sells the seeds, we find the culprit. So you can say, but I can't. Shush. Noah, listen. steps. We need to hide. But where? We're in the corridor. Shoot. Behind the next arch. It'll have to do. I feel my heart accelerate as the footsteps come closer and closer. Sounds are of heels? So the culprit is a woman? I hear her glanceful voice. She's probably as uneasy as I am about all of this, but we have no choice left but to confront this person now. Click, 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 clack, closer and closer until she stopped right before the... oh no, did she notice us? I really hope you weren't thinking about assaulting me, children. Professor Goodwitch? What are you doing here? My usual night patrol. I check the halls one last time before bed each night at this hour. As a deterrent for students who may be looking to spice up their private lives with some voyeurism. Spice up their private lives with... That's not what we're doing. Professor, I swear on my honor, there has been no fornication. What is this line? Regardless, you're still outside your dormitories. That's true. I take it you find the road back there by yourself? Yes, sorry again, Professor. That was so embarrassing. Yeah, I can't believe Professor Goodwitch thought that we were doing that. Well, two attractive teens sitting together on a bench in the dark, only illuminated by the moonlight. And this is a co-ed school. I don't really blame her. Right. Wait, what do you mean by attractive? If being in show business had taught me anything, it's that whenever people see two attractive persons together, they always think they're sucking face when no one's watching. That's not what I was talking about. Not what I meant. Anyway, returning to the matter at hand. Anyway, Professor Goodwitch gave us a great hint. Right. To be able to stick that flyer in the hallway the first time, the culprit must have known about Professor Goodwich's habit. So it's definitely a student here. I saw with a grin as my hand goes to the seat again. It's in my right pocket. Hopefully there aren't that many Beacon students who like to snack on these kind of seeds. We follow the food then. Hopefully by the time we find this person, I'll have an idea as to what to do to persuade them. Morning, partner. Ready for another day? You know it. I'm especially ready for breakfast. We're going on ahead then, partner. Yes, I'll be right there. Crap, where's my head today? How did I forget my pencil? And someone may say it's just a pencil, but I'm not made of money here. Here we are. Quick deviation, nothing more. That's Velvet. She hasn't left the classroom yet? She looks very focused, observing something spread out on the desk in front of her, tapping at her cheek in thought. No, nothing gives me any ideas. Upon closer look, I realized they're all photographs. They're photographs of people, weapons, clothes, places. There doesn't seem to be anything particularly grouping them together, except that they're all photos she's taken. So if she wanted to be alone, I'm probably intruding. Even if she's in a public place, I should at least make my presence known. Hey, Velvet. Hello, Noah. Sorry, didn't hear you come in. It's fine. Is something troubling you? Yes, but it's nothing new under the sun. I'm sorry. A bit too enigmatic, right? I mean that it's something that has been troubling me for a while, so I guess I internalized it. That doesn't sound healthy. Do your photography have anything to do with it? They're part of it, yes, but I don't want to trouble you. Oh? I guess it's a private thing. Yes, it kind of is. Although, she's observing me now, deep in thought. Then her features relax and gives me a little nod to herself. Gives a little nod to herself. Does she have an idea or something? Yes. You're the closest thing to a total stranger I have, so you might actually be able to help me. I don't know if I should feel honored or not. Care to elaborate? My problem is not something I can go to my teammates with, since it'll trouble our team balance. So someone I know but who doesn't know my teammates and is not invested in our mechanics is the best person to help me with this. I see. It's logically sound, I guess, but what exactly is this problem that just asking her friends to help would disrupt their balance? I'd be happy to help, I think, but what exactly do you need me to do? Here. She moves her hand to the satchel on her belt and extracts her camera from it. She hands it to me and I grab it carefully. I'd like you to take some pictures. Pictures of what? Whatever you want. What I need is to look at another point of view. It seems that my own pictures don't suffice to get me out of this conundrum. So if you would happen to chance upon things that catch your eye, I'd like you if you take a picture of these pictures of them. Will do. If you tell me what this is all about afterwards. It's a fair request. Now, shall we go to the mess hall? We should also exchange numbers on the way. Can't take pictures on an empty stomach. What do we do now? Is there anything to do in the alley? Oh, there is. What the? I haven't been here in a while. Last time was when Evelyn was showing me around Vale. It hasn't changed much. What are those guys doing? Oh, it's finally opening up again. And you still haven't got a chance in the world. I'm content with just watching from afar, thank you very much. Let a man have his vices. There are a few people gathered around a part of the wall where a giant poster has been held up signaling the reopening of... Oh, wow. The poster's main feature is two girls who... And I thought Ruby had extravagant clothes. Okay, I'm so taking a picture of this. Looks like some kind of nightclub, too. Too bad I'm a minor. That poster made me really curious. Yeah, this place screams picture perfect to me. This amphitheater is majestic in the light of day, but at night it's really something else, although it's also a bit spectral. There's almost eerie silence for some reason. I can't even hear crickets in. There's someone observing me from the hallway leading to the balconies. Hello? Nothing. The figure keeps standing in the shadows, observing me from the hallway's window. perfectly still. Gosh, this is getting creepy. Hey, didn't anyone ever tell you that it's rude to stare at people? The figure just keeps standing perfectly still, and the hair on the back of my neck starts standing straight. No, wait, it moved. Hey! Damn it, I missed. Him? Her? I don't know. I didn't run into this person coming up here, so she probably ran the other way. And wait a minute. What's that on the floor? As I kneel to observe this pop area, I realize it's burned. There's a scorch mark on the floor where the figure had been standing. What the hell is this? I have Velvet's camera, don't I? I should probably show this to someone. How can you leave a scorch mark on stone and marble? Gosh, my skin is crawling. I better go back to my room. I hope this is an interesting enough picture to show her. Okay. Good morning, sleepyhead. Hey, I woke up on time. You're just an early riser. Friday. Day 19. Sorry, Professor. It won't happen again. As long as you understand. You can join your partner now. Today, someone on our team was actually late, and surprisingly, it was my partner. And I need a drink. Did you find your scroll in the end? Yeah, it had fallen between my case and the wall. I was in such a hurry that I almost knocked someone on the way here in the dorm corridor. Wow, why couldn't you wait until after lessons to keep looking for it, though? Because the headmaster told me yesterday that he would let me know about my training proposal first thing in the morning, and for him, that's before students wake up. Oh, you mean? Yep. But let's leave it for after lessons, shall we? You shouldn't neglect oral training either, partner. True. Let's talk more training. Yeah! That only works on Evelyn's lips. Yeah, that only works on Evelyn's lips. Nothing in the room either. 100% sure? Searched the entire place twice. Almost cut it too close and got caught by cleaning for it. But I'm sure there was nothing that felt the same. Been shadowing them for 3 days now. They're acting like normal students and not visiting any particular places. Well, as normal as future hunters can be. If they're entrusted the object of Obspin, they're not visiting the place where it's stashed. That, or they're carrying it on themselves. Yep. Still, it's only been 3 days, so I should follow them around a little more, maybe start testing them. Also, to try and narrow it down further. The girl or the boy? The girl or the boy? It would help if I had a clear testimony on the moment of impact, but alas. Hello, boss. Sorry, I was thinking. That's you, alright, but what were you thinking about exactly? A way to help you. Oh? That sounds like a good thing. There's one problem, though. Being won't come cheap. Won't come cheap. Let's see here. What can we do? Is there anything at the dorm we can do? A couple of things. How much money do we have again? $250. Itchy nose. How much is it for dust to get? Hi. Too soon. No need, or you're here to buy. 500. Why is fire dust more expensive? And holy crap, I need to get some lightning. Come again. What's he doing? Clothing shop? No. General? No. Out again? Nothing much. What can we do? What can we do that can pass the time? For tomorrow. Speaking of which, what should we do for tomorrow? We have the choice of Pyrrha, or Ruby, or Weiss. I think Ruby is important. Yeah, we can do Ruby then Pyrrha. But anyway, what can we do here? Maybe library again? Because there was another option. The Night Terrors, a treaty on opals. Oh yeah, Professor Port did mention deepening our knowledge of opals. I guess this is what he meant. I feel like I'm turning Irish for some reason. Or Scottish. Or you deepen your knowledge of opals. Itchy hair. Oh wow, I've been here for a while, haven't I? Man, this place still gives me the chills because of what happened last time. Why am I here again then? Alone? No one's making me do this. Is it curiosity? I don't. There it is again. That burning sensation on the back of my head. It's much stronger compared to the last time. The princess is much closer to me. I should probably get out of here, but I wouldn't have come here alone in the first place if I wanted to run. I grip the rail hard, tensing my body. I turn around with a sharp, sudden motion and start running to the inner part of the amphitheater towards the corridors. The burning gaze follows me until I enter the corridor, then it disappears, as if the owner suddenly didn't want to look at me anymore. Is it because our gazes can meet now? There, for some reason, I can't see the shape as clearly as I would like, but there's definitely someone there. They're covered from head to toe in a green cloak with a hood pulled on up so I can't see anything but the lower part of the pair of legs. From the motion, the person seems to be fidgeting. I take a few more steps. When I finally stop walking, the figure also stops moving, the back straightening further. Who are you? Honestly, the first question on my mind was, why are you stalking me? But I haven't felt this person's presence anywhere but in here, and only at night. So maybe why are you looking at me? Anyway, the figure doesn't answer. I catch the hint of slow breath. Do you know me? Why are you staring at me so intensely? Still no answer. The figure doesn't feel threatening at all right now, but there's something. I mean, seriously, feels like someone's trying to set my head on fire. I startle as, for whatever reason, what I just said seems to have finally gotten a reaction now. The figure shifts one end of the cloak flappily slightly. Fire. I don't like fire. A young woman. This was my stalker. She looked older than me. I'd never seen her around campus before. Maybe, are you an upperclassman? I guess not. But then who is she? What is she doing in Beacon? So, what's your name? Why does she look so surprised? Don't you want to know what I am? Excuse me? Don't you want to know what I can do? Should I? Isn't it more normal to ask for someone's name when first meeting her? Maybe, but I feel like you should ask me that first. She's not making much sense. Is there something in Beacon that attracts all the weirdos here? Well, I like to know your name first, personally. My name is Noah. Noah D. Cavgis. I'm Amber. Finally. Some progress. Nice to meet you, Amber. So, what are you doing in Beacon at this time of the day? Why aren't you asking me? Oh my gosh, is she so hung up on that? Why is that so weird to you? Because that's what everyone asks. That's what anyone cares about. Whoa. What's happening? The air is becoming crisp all of a sudden. That's why she's here. Whoa! Gods above, that scared me. I think my eyebrows are almost singed. And on the ground. Yeah, no doubt that's what happens when she disappears, but why did she run away so abruptly? And who's this woman she was talking about? Again, the song sort of makes it anticlimactic, indicating the next day, but... That's outside looking. What to do here? Okay. Who do I find more important? Ruby. She gave me her number, didn't she? Let's see if she picks up. Hey, Noah. Good morning. Morning to you, Rubes. Rubes? Where did that come from? Sorry. It's just... Is that a nickname for me? Maybe. It's cute. Thank goodness she likes it. Nicknames to the side, I was wondering if you had finished the book. I did. Want to meet at the mess hall? We can get a snack. Sounds good. See you there. Checking. Thanks, Mike. Hey, you. Hey, yourself. Got that snack yet? I didn't know what you like, so I waited. I think I'll go with something with chocolate on it. Strawberry for me. Oh, strawberry. I thought you were all about chocolate. I like sweet things in general. Most are chocolate based, but my all-time favorite thing is strawberry. Oh, I see. Makes sense. Most sweets and cakes and snacks have at least a part of chocolate or cocoa in it after all. So she got a sweet tooth. That's kind of... I'm not a kid. What? You were thinking that's kind of childish, weren't you? No, I wasn't. Liar. I guess she's used to people telling her that, isn't she? Sorry. It's fine. Just don't treat me like a kid, okay? I get enough of that. Eh. But you're a huntress. So is everyone else in Beacon. Doesn't exactly make me special. I'm still younger than anyone around here. You're also a leader of your own team. Doesn't that speak of your maturity? That's my potential. And speaking of potential, what a letdown. Oh, you're talking about the book? Yes. I mean, where was the heroic moment? I guess she was referring to the main character not using the ancient armor. I take it you didn't like the way the book resolved? No. Why didn't you use the ancient armor and fight the other guy one-on-one? The enemy from the mysterious army, also wearing a suit of armor, who had been making short work of almost everyone facing him. If I have to be honest, I kind of liked how it got resolved. He used his brain and kept the armor as a last resort that never got used, since his plan using his team and subordinates worked. 101, considering that the guy had made mincemeat of whole platoons, why would he? So that no one else had to. How can I say this without being rude? That's kind of stupid. Excuse me? I mean, everyone else was there to do the same thing as him. Why would he want to fight alone? Also, I doubt they would have let him, especially. That's not the point. He was their leader. Yikes. What's wrong with her? If he had a way to make his teammates, I mean the people following him, not take risks, he had taken it. Take it. Even if he knew nothing about it. That's what a leader does. He always puts everyone else above himself. We're in this together, alright? Final round, team. You ready? Good job, Noah. Penny, you reacted on your cues quickly and efficiently. That was great teamwork. That's not a leader. But what? What you're describing is a guardian or some kind of protector. A leader leads and takes decisions and values of all the members of the team equally, including herself. The way you're phrasing it makes it seem like a leader is someone external to the team. Like his life is worth less just because of his role. That's not what I meant. But a leader is supposed to be strong. All hunters are supposed to be strong. But the kind of strength you're talking about is only battle strength. What if the leader is not the strongest in combat? Does that make him a bad leader? No, of course not. Then what if the leader places one of his teammates in danger? Does that make a bad leader? Yes, it does. Son of a Jack is not a bad leader. What if he has to do it to help one of the other teammates? That's... What then? The leader can't always be the strongest, or the one always more suited for every situation. If he's forced to make one of his teammates run big risks to make them stronger, or to help another, is he a bad leader? What the? All of a sudden, the immediately closed area is covered in petals, and a trail of things is leading towards the exit and through it. The front door is still swinging back and forth because of the force of whatever opened them. Was that Ruby's semblance? Holy hell, she was fast. She was crying. Oh crap, wasn't me. What did I say? Why did I say it? Nothing wrong, man. But you both got emotional there. John, sorry you had to see that. You weren't exactly wrong there, but you weren't exactly right either. What do you mean? Ruby has this very particular view of how to be a huntress and how to be a leader. She wants to be a hero, fight and place as many people as possible in as many kind of battles as she can. That includes her teammates. She once told me the same thing she told you about a leader putting his team above himself, and I don't really agree with it either. How so? Well, first, my teammates would kick my ass all the way to Vacuo if I even implied that my life was somehow less important than their own. Same here. And second, they're training to be hunters right now, and they're all stronger than me. Thinking that they will ever need me to play martyr for them is not only stupid, it's also disrespectful. They're my best friends. I would do anything for them, and they would do the same for me. As a leader, I think my responsibility is to make it so that we never have to go too far for each other. Wow. They must respect you a lot. They do. For some reason. For some reason. Really? So I guess that I was wrong in how I put my point through. You kind of put her on the spot. But as I said, you both got emotional. You weren't the only one who said something to upset the other, right? Yeah, but I still feel like a monster. Oof, I know, right? Like kicking a puppy. I should follow the pedals. Thanks, John. You're welcome, Noah. I follow the trail pedals through Beacon and down the trail leading to the Emerald Forest on the cliff with the spring launchers. As I arrive at the place, I see a hunched over black and red figure hugging her knees and staring down at the forest below. Ugh, my heart can't take much more of this. Ruby, I'm so sorry. I'm trying. What? I'm trying to be a good leader. And I know that I won't always be able to protect my teammates. But is it so wrong to want to try? Ruby, I never wanted to say or imply that you're a bad leader for wanting to protect your teammates. And I know you didn't mean it when you said that a leader who has to put his teammates in danger is a bad leader. I guess we just both got heated back there. Yes, I'm sorry. There's not a formula for what makes the perfect leader. You care a lot about your team. I can see that plain as day. And that's good. But I'm being too much of a kid about it. No, you're just maybe being too idealistic about it. Heh. You sound a bit like Weiss, you know? I do? Yes. Maybe that's the point. A leader acts differently depending on what the team is like. No? I probably said some things that sounded like I was talking bad about your leader. I'm sorry, but that mentality works for me because when I go too far, I know my teammates are there to pull me back. Oh. Yes, I can see what she means. Ruby can be a good leader because her teammates cover for the faults in her mentality. Just like Evelyn and Penny and I can cover for Jack's faults, whatever they may be. I don't think your teammates are the kind of people who would hold their tongues if you started doing something dumb, so I'll leave criticism on your leadership up to them. And won't say bad things about other leaders either. Deal? Deal. I don't extend my hand, still a bit self-conscious because I made her cry. Still, Ruby smiles and rubs her cheeks with the back of her sleeves. I still don't like that final. Oh, it's fine. I guess that's the kind of resolution that only a grown-up could enjoy. Okay, that's it. Okay, Uncle. Ow! Nom 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 nom. Are you seriously saying nom while... and stop biting me. Stop calling me a kid. Stop acting like one. Further noms. What's with the tiny girls and biting me? I'm not tiny. Ultimate nom. That's it. That wasn't very nice. That wasn't nice. I'm going to have bite marks for days. There's baby teeth. Anyway, no. Stop being such a baby. Oh, so now you're okay with being called a kid. As leader, I have to make use of all strategic advantages. You're impossible. Wasn't I Rubes? Shut up. Nah, call me Rubes. Again. Call me Rubes again. No, you bit me. You made me cry. Well, you're not crying now. Oh no, I think there's something in my eye. Shall we go take a shower, Rubes? Give me a piggyback. Now you're pushing it. Please, with strawberries on top. Giddy up, Silver. Still in time to drop you off that cliff. You're now close with Ruby Rose. I should be sleeping, resting myself up for tomorrow, but I can't stop thinking about Amber. She's the poster child for a complete mystery. A person who disappears by setting her surroundings on fire, speaks in riddles, and only appears at night in a certain place. I should actually stop here and then continue to the next part.